Hi guys, hope you're all having a good time out there. If you're coming here for the first time, I'm very happy to meet you. My name is Eunice Thomas. I am Chancellor at the Eunice Thomas Leadership Academy. I serve the world from that institution. So if this is your first time of joining us here, I want you to please subscribe to this channel so that you keep coming back and never miss any lesson, tip or hack that will be shared here. Please turn on your notifications so that you will be notified of any new video that comes on the channel. The last time we spoke about the 3 mistakes that leaders will always make. As a leader, you have made one or all of these mistakes, or you will surely make 1, 2, or all the 3 mistakes. So we spoke about those mistakes. If you have missed that video, please go back to that video, go and see the mistakes that you will definitely make as a leader. Now we are going to be talking about fixing those mistakes. How do you fix the mistakes that you have made as a leader? Rarely do we find leaders who take responsibility for mistakes that they have made. But of course, to be a leader, you have to own up to your mistakes, as you also love to celebrate your successes. So today, I want us to be intentional as leaders in fixing our mistakes. How then do you fix these mistakes? Fixing your mistakes as a leader is a process. It is not an instant thing. Sometimes we go straight to the mistake and try to fix it, forgetting that we had thoughts that brought about the decisions that we made, which also informed the outcomes that we have received. So to fix these mistakes, you have to go back to your mind and train it for success. Train your thoughts for success. First of all, recognize the mistake. See it for what it is, just a mistake. It is not failure in any way. It is a mistake that you made. Yes, it could have brought an otherwise outcome, but of course, it first of all has got to be seen as the mistake that it is. Then take responsibility for it. Do not want to share the blame. Don't want to make excuses. Don't give us reasons for the mistake. Just own up and take responsibility. As a leader, if you had led well, the mistake would not have been taken. If you had communicated your intention clearly, then the followers could have executed your instructions rightly. So you have to take responsibility for that mistake. Take responsibility for the failure that came with it. Then strengthen your mind. Strengthen your mind as a leader. Steer it away from the failure, from the feeling of failure, from that place of frustration, of despair. Do not bury yourself in the magma of the mistake that you made. It was just a mistake. Now you know better, so you can do better. So move your mind from that place. This is not an easy task, but you can do it by taking the Stroop test. Go on Google, check it out. Stroop test is a test that teaches you to focus on the things that you really want to do. So you will learn not to distract yourself with your worries, but focus strictly on the decisions that you have made to go forward and fix your mistakes. It will move you from that failure narrative and show you hope and confidence in the decision that you have made in making to fix your mistakes. It will show you hope and give you confidence while you focus on the measures that you have taken in fixing your mistakes. I want to suggest that you do the following. To fix your mistakes, I want to suggest that you do the following. First of all, convert all your qualified and competent, skilled workers into essential workers. You hired based on qualification, trained them to be competent, you sharpened their skills for them, but are they essential at this time? Are they the workers that you need at this time? Considering the fallout of the pandemic, considering the change in our mode of work, remote working, and all of the volatilities that we have encountered in our workplace, in the organization that you're running, think about it. Are you paying your staff as qualified and competent workers, or you're paying them for their skills, or are you paying them because their skills are essential to the operations of your organization at this time? To convert your staff into essential workers, you need to train them to meet the mission and the vision of your organization. So for instance, during the pandemic, there was vehicular restrictions, so your driver could have lost his job. But if he was good at packaging your products, maybe he could have just moved into the packaging department to package your products and then send it out remotely. So it is important that you teach your driver how to drive, how to take requests online, deliver goods, and monitor them remotely. It's essential that you move them from the logistics department to the transport department, and then to customer service, communication department, marketing and sales, and all of that. Please be flexible with your staff. Make your organization malleable, because when the tools come down, it will be your essentiality as a worker and not any longer your professionalism as a worker. The next thing would be that you uniformly train, equip, and move them. Train them for everything essential. Train them using the magic code. Are there major trainings that they all have to take? How is your communications department following through with the marketing and the sales of the organization? You want to train them to be able to, yes, deliver customer service, but at the same time go out there and market, speak to customers and end users as salespersons. It's important that you train them uniformly, train everyone for the basic requirements of your company and your organization. Equip them. It is not enough to train your workers. You have to equip them with the tools and the skills that they need to deliver on the promise of your company, of your organization, to your subscribers and to your customers. When you have done this, try to move them. Try to move them from every department to the other. Move them and help them to intern, and then move roles for them. I mean, the cleaner today should actually begin to issue instructions in the next day. Just mock their offices, mock their roles for them. Get them to understand how they have to speak with fellow workers and customers. It is essential that everybody experiences the office and the role of the other person in the organization. The third suggestion I would want to make today to help you fix your mistakes would be blind notes. Blind notes. Some of our staff, some of our workers would do things outside of their jurisdiction in the interest of the organization. You want anybody that notices that to leave a note of thanks, to leave a note of thanks, to leave a note of commendation, to leave a note of appreciation. And then at the end of the month or at the end of the week, we look at these notes and then reward the person that has the most commendations, that has the most praises from either co-workers or management or customers. Let's just say worker A did one or two things outside of his role and duty in the interest of the organization or in the service of a customer. You just want to say a big thank you to such a person and sing a thank you song to such a person. This will actually encourage your workers. It will challenge them to do well. It will help them relate well, and then it will also help them not to wait until they are being watched, until they are being noticed. They will just be doing the right thing. It will engender the culture of right doing in your organization. It will also help you to fix the mistakes that we mentioned in the first video. Thank you very much for your time. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to turn on your notification button so that you do not miss any information that will be coming your way. See you some other time, and stay happy.